Okay. Uh, there we go. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I just want a chill day. I want a chatting day. I want to just fucking retards assemble. No, this isn't iFunny. Brother, okay. I have finished Invincible. And may not like my opinion. I don't know if I want to even wear these today. But BOTW 63. At least be honest with season 3 finale heat. I wish there was more. It let when where do we start? Where do we start? I think we should start from season 1. Let's just go from season 1 and work our way through it, right? Season 1 is fantastic. Season 1 is almost flawless, genuinely. Like, it is genuinely very well written. It's very, like, shocking and in your face when everything goes down. Whenever something's on screen, you're like on the edge of your seat. You're like, whoa, like, holy shit. And it's like, wow, you know what I mean? It really is just like, wow. Um, and I was like really hooked on it. Like, really hooked on it. I was like, dude, this is incredible. This is fucking incredible. Um, the thing that made me have the opinion that I'm gonna give you is a few reasons. The only problem with season 1 is it's too good. I would honestly, if I was recommending this show to anybody, I would just say watch season 1 and then stop. Because it doesn't get more shocking than season 1. It just doesn't. There is no shock value. It's completely wasted through the rest of the show because the problem you get when you have a show that is really bloody and dismemberment and fucking just really awful things are really common. uh you're left with this feeling of, okay, um now what? You know what I mean? I'm also going through downloading clips at the moment. uh when death is the only thing on the table, it really undermines it really undermines what it's trying to go for. You know what I mean? Because seriously, when all that's left is death, there's nothing worse than that. And when the thing comes up that is worse than death, and then they just suddenly, oh, it's fixed at the snap of a finger, they're fixed. You know, no one dies. Like, people die, but no one dies. You know what I mean? When William's boyfriend was turned into that cyborg creature, it's like that was really like, wow, okay, like that's really fucked up. Like that's really fucked up. Like you're like taking away human. You know, it's a fate worse than death. It's a fate worse than death. Rex, I'm getting to that. Rex is the best part of this whole show. By Rex and Oliver are like two really good shining beacons in season 3. Rex and Oliver are great. I have no problems with them. They are great characters. I wish I got more of them because all Oliver wants to do is help. He's a kid, you know? Like how many times as a kid if you ever played superheroes where you're like I want to be fucking Superman. I want to be like the end all be all savior, you know? Um and Oliver is really good at that. Like Oliver is great. Rex vocally is like, "Hey, I took a bullet to the back of the head and I'm having like a midlife and I'm having a fucking crisis and I want to change." And he does. He gets there and you get this bit of character development. Um and Rex just has this development that you wish like more characters had. And you just want more of it. That's all it is. You just want more of it. And the thing is when Conquest is fighting Invincible and they have that moment where he's like whispering in his ear, you know? Like I'm like, "Oh, this character has some depth." You know? And it almost feels like it's just completely wiped away. Like I wanted more of that. Conquest is a great it just had so much left on the table, I felt like. I think Invincible has a problem with power scaling. You know what I mean? Cause the other thing that was really bugging me was it wasn't revealed until like the final fight that Adam Eve goes, "Oh yeah, I can't alter sentient matter." And I'm like, because all I thought about, I even texted you while I was watching it, where I'm just like, dude, she is probably one of the strongest superpowers, and she's just a glorified Green Lantern. She can literally alter states of matter. Like that is like huge, you know? Like that's like and then just suddenly reveals in the last episode of season 3 that like, "Oh, I can't alter sentient states of matter." And I'm like, But plot device, aka mental block, go burr. Like, I'm just like, if you had just said, if you had just said that, like, I can't, like, like, if you're in a fight and like Joe, like literally, okay, this is what the line could have been in any one of the seasons, right? In season one, it just like just have Rex bounce off her and just go like, can't you just turn them into bricks or something? And just like, no, I can't alter things that are alive. If it was literally, it could have literally just been one line, and then now there's stakes, Now there's stakes involved. They're like, okay, she has to fucking really try now. You know what I mean? So she can't just turn people into bricks or fucking hunks of lead or whatever the fuck she puts her mind to it. She can't do it. That's a crutch. Like, use that. And it just gets left on the cutting room floor. Like, you're just like, dude, what's going on? Why is it left until the last possible second that she's finally like, oh yeah, can't alter things that are alive. Her powers are wasted on, like, this is what drives me crazy is that I'm going to compare this a lot to like Warner Brothers DC stuff because Realm update, huh? Oh boy. Because the thing is, the show lacks creativity. And the reason I'm saying that is purely because of one character. One character. That's the fucking portal guy. Absolutely wasted. Absolutely wasted. I hated that character the second his like first persona was revealed and like he had like this power. I hated him. I hated him. I think uh the multiverse is a really, 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 really bad writing tool. Angstrom is fucking so stupid. I fucking hate that character. I don't think he has any motivations whatsoever other than he just hates Invincible. But guess what? There's like five other fucking people who hate Invincible. I just don't care about his character. I don't fucking care about his character at all. His motivations are completely stupid. He literally brings in 18 evil invincibles to fight the one good one. And you're just like, why? Why? Why to any of this? To break him? To show him he's all the same? Also, and then on top of that, why is Invincible evil in every universe except for this one? They never explain that. Like, I'm sorry, I know there's only 3 seasons, but each episode is an hour, dude. Like, I feel like you could have described and said, some things that would add a little bit of context to this. Because the thing is that you go back to season one and you saw how hard Mark fought. You saw how hard he fought back against all of these like urges, right? So why is it that in every universe he's evil? Why? Like, it's a core part of his being that he's like a good person. I got invited to a guild called Retard Monkey in Realm. Oh shit. That sounds like your home. But you know what I mean? It's like season one, like they establish. I think in season one they establish too much, which is not a bad thing. But when you're trying to like really like bounce off of people and you're really trying to bounce off of other characters, there's so much left. There is so much left. And all it does is make you want more of this. Like, and there were so many other little things that were driving me crazy. It was just because like the thing that was really bugging me was it was like, why is Mark always wrong? You know, he never wins. You know, you're just every male character apart from Rex is a fucking loser. And Rudy. You know what I mean? Like every fucking goddamn male character is like this fucking pushover. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. You know? Unless they're William, like they never tell you straight up like what's wrong. They're just like, "Oh, you're just kind of a douchebag." But there's like when you're writing a character, I know you're writing a character to experience as much trauma as possible. I understand that. But when you do that, nothing is traumatizing anymore. When there's no stakes involved, nothing is there's no you know what I mean? Like there's nothing left. I don't know, man. Like when you take death off the table, when death is the only option, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna torture you, and I'm like, I don't feel for this character because it's like they're just gonna go back to normal, or or they're dead. Who cares? You know. The thing about like I always think, as far as like if I ever wanted to like get into storytelling and writing, it would genuinely constantly fall back on one thing that the animated Batman series writers fell back on. It was when death is not an option. When death is not an option, when an on-screen death is not an option, you come up with something worse than death. You come up with an innate human fear, you know? Like I think cuz the thing is that in the in the animated Batman series, the Joker is never allowed to kill anybody on screen. Like that was a rule, like a hard rule, is that the Joker cannot kill anybody on screen. So they came up with the laughing gas, where everyone is plastered with a shit-eating grin, and they're stuck like that forever. That's terrifying. That's terrifying because you see that they're in pain, you see that they're suffering, but they're not dead. And then when someone does die, it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, why are there so many like retards in this universe? Like, I just don't get it. Like, also like, why is Power Surge like just the thing about Power Surge was like I saw clips of him which got me really interested in the character because like that was what was like kind of hooking me on season 3 when I was seeing those clips. But the thing is that like it's been really pissing me off because they were all out of context. Because why why is he just conveniently working for the deepest level of government? Why? I just am like I you okay, so like another thing with writing is you're never allowed to use convenience to let your character get out of situations. Ever. Ever. You cannot do it. It makes for a bad story. And the only time you can use convenience is to get your character into trouble, right? But it feels like they do that too much. Where it's just like, oh, and then suddenly you like Power Surge was a really interesting character. Like he's someone who's like just got a screw loose, you know? Like he saw his fucking family. Okay, you know what? I really liked watching Power Surge's perspective of the Chicago fight. I really liked that. The second person perspective of Omni Man and Invincible fighting and destroying a city, watching hundreds of people die in front of him was like, it's like watching D-Day, you know, like that scene from fucking Saving Private Ryan where like it all goes quiet and you're doing is just looking around and watching death and destruction all around you. Like that was a great scene. They did that really well. And then suddenly this guy now is completely, and I get it, like his motivations are really clear. Like he's hell-bent on killing Invincible or making him suffer, right? And then it's like, oh, conveniently he works for the deepest branch of government. Like, dude, you could have accomplished the same thing if he was just like an electrician. You know what I mean? You could have accomplished the same thing. It's just like, oh, he's like, make him wear a backpack with car batteries or something. You know what I mean? Why does he need to work for the government to have access to these pucks that boost his power? Why couldn't he just be a normal dude? You know what I mean? Like his opening as a character is really interesting. And then it's just like, oh, he conveniently works for the government. Now he has access to all these like billion-dollar technologies at his fingertips. And it's just like, at no point does anybody suspect him of being fucking insane. Like, and they even show a scene where he's like complaining to his coworkers, he's like, I can't believe they're letting Invincible like get away with this. And it's just like, and no one, and just people just brush it off. And it's like, dude, if your coworker watched his fucking family die, you would know that. You would know certain things about it, no matter how hard someone tries to fucking hide it, right? You would know these things. And it's just like, oh, dude, if it was, it's like there's so much potential. That's the thing that drives me the most crazy about Invincible is that like I almost feel like I need to read the comic to see if it's any different. You know what I mean? I really do. I really do feel like I need to read the comic because like there is no way. There is no way that that's it, you know? Like I don't know, man. Like I just feel like there's so much left. There's so many angles that were so close, right? I know it's like hindsight's 2020. It's like if you go back and rewrite it, you could absolutely do it better. But the thing is that it was written already. And the thing is that the thing that drives me crazy is one of the there was an interview that it was the first like thing I saw of Invincible that came across my screen. Like before I even saw season 1, it was the creator of Invincible was like, "Oh, we're using the show to like go back and like tweak characters that we wanted to make a little bit more different." Right? Amber was one of those characters. And for better or for worse, they changed her character. I think for worse, because she's fucking completely insufferable, and every time she's on screen and is just constantly right all the time, and just can do nothing wrong. Everyone around her is a fucking asshole except for her. Actual cunt. She drives. She's a terrible character. Absolutely awful. But it's just like, dude, if you have this like structure, of how the of how like your series. God damn it, dude! I've got so much shit in the back of my throat. If you have this structure of how your story's gonna go, and you're going into it mentally going like, okay, I want to change certain things about this that don't quite land as much as they do. I want to change this, right? What are because the thing about a lot of uh superhero comics or just superheroes in general, they have a core being because the thing is that the creator of Batman is it goes like this: if you can't envision your Batman comforting a child, you haven't written Batman. And that's the thing, right? And the other thing is like it takes something like Superman too. Like if you write Superman to be a Boy Scout, to be like this unstoppable weapon, but he's got a heart of gold, you get a pretty interesting character. Like someone who is unshaken, literally is just like a walking god, basically a Viltrumite. But the thing is just that the second he's able to like execute people at the snap of a finger, you're just like, oh, okay. Like it's not interesting. Amber is a masterclass of writing a miserable piece of human shit. Amber is like I can't I cannot say enough words on how badly I fucking hate her character. She's terrible, absolutely awful. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Fucking Amber in the original comic was not great either. She was just kind of an idiot. She was just kind of like just kind of a dope, like but she was like normal enough. Because the thing is in the comic is that Amber had genuine concern over Mark's safety. You know what I mean? Like she thought he was a drug dealer. Like that was like the big reveal. Like she thought he was like going out into like the bad parts of town because it makes the rock guy's character a little more deeper. You know what I mean? Because he's like trying to control the drugs and the gangs and all this shit. And then it's just like, oh, she thinks Mark is a drug dealer, and he's like, oh, now she thinks she's a part of this world. You see how that attaches? Comic Amber was actually a normal girlfriend. There's just not as many layers to they literally like they made her character worse, and it's just so frustrating. Like it absolute because she just terrible character. And the thing is like why does she suddenly start dating the guy? Like the thing Amber's just a bad person. She's dating a superhero, right? And she's lying to herself about how she wants to be with Invincible or Mark or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? She is lying to herself the entire time because then she runs into that dude at the frat party who's like she's like interested and it's just like nah dude no like you can't write a character that is in love with somebody and then just like it's it's almost too real. You know what I mean? Like if that's the route you want to go, you cannot make her suddenly be like, I have a heart of gold. Like, I'm perfect. You can't do that. Because the thing is that people like that in real life don't have friends. That's the thing. They don't have friends. Seriously, meet somebody like that. How fucking long are you going to be friends with that person? They don't care about their relationships. They only care about themselves. They fucking are focused on like social justice garbage. Like, how long are you friends with those people? Not fucking long. Not fucking long at all. Like, it's crazy to me, dude. I'm locking in for the nest. I just think I'm just like, dude, it's just it just feels like I'm screaming into the void. Like, I just think Invincible could have been so much better, dude. So much fucking better. And get rid of Angstrom. Like, get rid of that fucking character. Any multiverse character needs to be fucking axed immediately. Immediately. Like, dude, it's not the worst show. It's not. And the thing that I will tell myself that I very much like, this was my own fault, is do not fucking binge it. This is not a show to binge. It's not. Because when pieces just get thrown at you really, 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 really quickly, it really doesn't help the story as a whole. It just doesn't. Because like you start picking up on inconsistencies really quickly. It definitely benefits from the weekly release. I think it does, for sure. It definitely does. Yeah, watching it all at once was not the move. And the other thing is like I like Alan. I think Alan is an interesting character. My problem with him just kind of comes from Seth Rogen. I just don't really like hearing him all that much. You know what I mean? It's a little it's a super nitpick, but like I know there are people out there who are just not a big Seth Rogen fan, and I'm not I'm one of them. Dude, honestly, you know how like in season 2 like they give the bug lady like a little more like depth by like how much she tells Mark how much she cares about Omni-Man, how much she cares about Nolan, how much she cares about Oliver, right? How much she cares. I really wish we saw something like that out of Nolan because you see like hints of it that Nolan is struggling to put words to these feelings, right? Where he has that one moment where he's like, "Why do I feel these things? I shouldn't feel these things." You know, and he's really angry about it. I wish they dedicated like more time to that because it was like you have two characters. You have Nolan and Mark who are just for a small moment like having a really human connection with some one person has no idea what's going on. Right? You have Nolan who has no idea what's going on internally. He's betrayed his people. He's betrayed everything he's known. And then you have Mark who was betrayed by everything he wanted to know. Right? And it's a really heartfelt struggle scene where you're trying to have these two characters meet on a similar plane and they can't do it because they're both emotionally like inept. And that's not a problem. That's a really good thing to lean on when you give them a real problem, right? Where your story starts falling apart is when these characters aren't relatable anymore, right? With someone like Nolan, he's trying to be more human without trying, right? And it's frustrating him. And Mark's frustrated because he's trying to do everything right, and it's the problem of the show where everyone tells him he's doing stuff wrong, and then people are constantly, yes, realm forever loading Nexus as usual. But you know what I mean? There's there's depth there, and it wasn't leaned into, and it was really, really, really just so frustrating. I really wanted them to just. It was like, please, like humanify Nolan, give him some more depth, and like it just suddenly cuts to him going like, I think I miss my wife, and you're just like, well, how did you get to this conclusion? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want more explanation. I want more talking. I want, like, that's what I want more of. I actually want more talk. Like, I want less fighting. I want less fighting, less violence, more talking. I want more dialogue because, like, you don't. The thing is the problem with fight scenes is that the characters don't learn. Three voids. Oh boy. You know what I mean? Like a character doesn't learn from a fight until they do something incredibly wrong, like killing somebody, right? And not only does that happen in the show, it happens like 10 times over. How many times can you write and then he kills them and he feels bad about it? Like, how many times do you have to write that to just go like, okay, maybe we need to change it up a bit, right? Because the thing is like there are some creative people who are writing Invincible, and I do think there is a lot of potential with this with Invincible, but I really feel like they missed the mark on a lot of these like slower scenes. You know what I mean? I just like when the scenes are slow, like really like, like stop the music, have them sit down, have them talk. Don't just like I think the other thing was with Debbie, like when she's like dating again, they just do this little quick like montage of her explaining her relationship with Omni Man, right? And I'm like, no, like let her talk this out. Let her describe like what it was like for her, you know? Because all we see are the tears. All we see are the like she's clearly holding on to something, right? And when they just snap cut through it and you're just like, oh, and then it, it it's the really bad, it's a really bad writing like when your character then goes and then she explains, like, you know what I mean? When you throw an and then you are really losing something. And it was really just like I just was like, dude, if she's building a new relationship with somebody, let her talk it out. I want to know what her thought is. I want to know in her words. Oh, hell no. What was that? My controller got jumbled. My controls got jumbled. Oh, you got confused. You know what I mean, though? Like, let her, in her own words, describe. Because there's a really amazing scene in Invincible Season 1. It's a great scene. It's probably my favorite scene in the whole show. Of Debbie and Nolan at Mark's baseball game. It's a really slow scene, and she's in her own words describing what humanity is to an alien, to Nolan. And it's really sweet, it's really slow, it's really sentimental, and then you have this really stark contrast of it's right after Nolan beats the fuck out of an Invincible. You know what I mean? It's never like beats the living shit like to the inch of death, and it's contrasted with this really sweet scene of the family together. And that's it's just like call it Amazon, call it whatever, but I think they're just like there's someone behind the scenes that's really like I feel like making them go too fast. I thought that shit was removed. No, no. But yeah, those are my opinions on Invincible. I just think there was a lot to be there was a lot left. There was definitely a lot left. And that's kind of as far as like I'm thinking about it goes. It does make me crave more like superhero type shit. How have I done two machines before I never gotten confused in them, but now I suddenly did. It's good that you knew the Nexus because let me tell you, when I think the first time I died, I got hit with confusion. I didn't know I got hit with confusion and drunk all at the same time, and I died for it. I definitely noticed that I don't see it more frequently. The children lose that. Let the children lose that. Mm-mm. I was like, hell nah, I ain't moving as I want, so fuck that rail. I think the other thing is I really it makes me do that thing in my head where I'm like I feel like I could write something because I've always liked writing stories and telling stories. I just have no idea how where to start or how I would structure it. I can always hindsight it. I'm suffering from success. My potion vault is full. Do you still only have 16 slots? Oh god. My stomach just did that flip. Gotta get another level 20 seasonal to drink this shit down. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. Christmas, brother. Oh my god. That you ever it's just like stomach did the flip and I knew I was cooked. Ocean Sugar number 2 is in business. Been in it booming. I'm really slacking on the video editing, but I think this one's gonna be a bit easier because we actually had shit happen this week. Oh my god. Hmm. There's things I want to talk about, but I don't know how to like go about it, you know? God damn, bro. He's so thirsty. You've been slacking on Relman. I know I have. It's hard. Fuck it, like I need other games. I like to grind. It's hard having multiple games to grind, dude. I'm at 80 something hours in 2 weeks. That's fucking insane, dude. What? Oh man. You started this. You started this. I'm sorry. It's a good game. It's a good game. Oh my god, dude. It's fucking hot here today, man. It's like 90. What's wild is my Necro is 6 defense pots off of max, just from what I had stored in my vault. Christ, man. You need a knight. That dude takes a lot of potions. Like I've had a knight for over a year, and he's still not 8-8. Like I think he's only 2-8. Don't got any more character slots. Sounds like you're about to ice some motherfucker. I'm juggling 5 character slots. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. You really don't care for non-seasonal right now. I understand, dude. I'm in the same boat. I might load up Realm for just I don't know. My boy's home today, so I want to like play some like my non-seasonal guys die fast. Like all my non-seasonal guys die fast. Oh no. The thing about Realm that's like annoying. It's not the main reason, but it is a reason. Is that whereas seasonal fuckers just live. I don't know what it is. Like Realm like has its moments, but it's not like the best game to stream. I don't know why. I'm not really afraid to admit that. It's just like I don't know what it is. Like I like Realm being casual. You know what I mean? I like Realm. When does the season end? I think it ends in like 10 days or something. But you know what I mean? Like I like Realm just being Realm. And I definitely am not alone in that. Like I need games that at least for me personally, I need games that I don't have to commit to like streaming. You know what I mean? Like I like War Thunder because it's a game that like is constantly interesting. Got to make seasonals non-seasonal before then. Why? They get made non-seasonal anyway once the season ends. I did not know that. Yeah, whenever a season ends, they automatically get turned into a regular character. I expected these games to just yeet them into a grave. You know what? That's a fair assumption. Yes, Realm's doing the bug again. I'm loading onto Realm just to see what's going on. I need to edit. You know what? You know what? I've got a really nice thing going with the videos. Um, I got a really nice thing going with the videos, which is I'm just gonna go to US West for a second because I don't know if I'm gonna play as much. Oh, I'm on my Bard. Perfect. April Fool's update. It's evil shit. It's got new sprites. There's random off flashbangs. Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's really rude. They changed the chest icon to a white bag. Oh, there's 13 days left in the season. All right. Show to board. I would really like to finish out this season. Like, why did they make it a white bag? That's just mean. Greater mystery skin. What do you want? Ooh, he wants vitality. And I don't have vitality. So all the chest icons are just white bags now. Alright. Uh, Sometimes there's fake bags that spawn after you kill a boss, but before the bag spawns. That's fucked up. So that's evil. I'd say so. Ooh, there's more items and ooh. You can get the Necronomicon. Special loot possible. Close the Realm, Oryx, this. Better encounters. Looks like Bard's going well. Bard is going. Does this say when it ends? Oh my god, I still have an active loot drop. How did I make it to account level 50 and battle pass 71 before you? Dude, what do you mean? What do you mean? How did you make it there? Well, it's a they changed the skin. Uh I'm pretty sure this guy's 8-8. Yep. Fuck me. There's resprites for random stuff. Well, I think we'll play this later because there seems to be a lot to go through. And I don't know if I have not even 5k fame. What a nerd. Drops of acid rain burning down through her face. If I'm doing anything, I'm sorry, but I'm feeling War Thunder.
Sergeant.
Squirtin'.
Squirt.
I'm fine. Phase 3 if you want to join after this.
I will join you. Yes, I am streaming.
Okay, but we gotta play 14-0 later.
Okay.
I'm grinding the F-18 today.
The Swedish one?
Yeah.
Dude, the Cobra button goes.
Cobra button is awesome.
I've died like 4 out of 10 times using it yesterday. But the 6 times that it worked out, it was like
you feel like a god.
Dude, like you're doing a fucking backflip in the air, like firing an aim-9 going. Like you just turn the AOA thing back on, you're like, oh dude, I'm chilling. Disregard the fact that you're pulling 17 Gs and your pilot's neck would have easily snapped, like the second pulling that fucking
Every
lever.
blood vessel in his body is just broken.
Yeah, because that's 17 Gs with a G suit, right? Like that's
Yep.
more? Is there more G being applied?
No,
Then
it's not
what-
more G being applied, but like it it's still 17G. I think what's the
Well,
world
but
like
that
the world record is 9 and like maintaining consciousness.
fucking pussy shit. See, I could probably pull like 13.
13 times Earth's gravity without passing out. Yeah.
I just really think they're making it a bigger deal than it is. Like I think I could definitely do it.
Literally watching the man's fucking skin sag. Ah, it's probably not that big a deal. Oh, baby. What are you doing, Nate? What are you grinding?
I'm 10-3.
Okay.
I'm in the J35.
He's getting that.
I could do some work on the Eurofighter or more Russia tree.
Dude, the fucking the F-14 is like such a goated grinding plane.
The American one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that.
I know the scores are better, but like, dude, last night I got back and I got back late and I grinded for about 5 minutes. And it was just like load into a game, 26 minutes of fuel. You just no aim 9, like only aim 54, like 6 aim 54 is 26 minutes of fuel. I get up to like 830 miles an hour at 18,000 feet. I let the chopper sing, and most of the time I don't even make it back to the runway. Like by the time you fire all your missiles, I had like 3 minutes of fuel left. I'd get like 2 to 4 kills and then immediately die, and I just go right into the next one.
Nice.
And like I went from 170 or 180,000 to I think I'm at 80,000 left in like 45 minutes. It was kind of insane.
God
Just
damn.
fire. Dude, that play like if you just go brain off and you just start letting those things fly. I was very surprised with how fast I was getting stuff even on premium.
Man, I got a lot of stuff I could work on right now.
Max, can you do me a favor?
Bah.
Because I'm not home. Can you tell me what's the plane that leads directly into the early F-18 for America, the 12.7 one?
The
What's the plane
12-3, the F4J is the one right before it. Like the F-18
Oh, really?
is before the F-14.
Yeah. So the F4J is the efficient research
Yeah.
for that one. Oh, fuck that. Never. I was like, because the F-14, the thing is the F-14A is the efficient research plane for the F-18, like the 1401. So that's why I was flying it. I'm like, oh, I can just grind this out and I get the extra research mode. No fucking way am I gonna fly the F4J getting for a 10 bonus. I'd fucking kill myself flying that plane again.
It's not that bad.
Just, no, fuck shit. That plane sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but like, it's every game you're getting up tier to 13-0, which means you're going against F-14. You get 30 countermeasure. You get like 30 flare, 30 chaff. And I like it's just not that cool. Like it's kind of
I understand.
does the F-18 early does the F-18A the 12.7 does that get an HMS?
I have no idea. But it gets
I
AIM-7Ms, which
cannot
is
imagine.
fucking insane.
I cannot imagine it would get an HMS, but if it did, that would be goated.
I think I'm just gonna jump around BRs today. Like I don't even or like just jump around BRs and nations, just see how it feels.
Jump around.
Jump around. Oh man, where do we start? I'm actually just kind of feeling anything right now. I don't want to start
13
with a
F4.
MiG. We're not starting with a MiG because I would like to actually have some fun.
On the Eurofighter. 13 F4. 13 F4. Let the
Okay.
A126.
I'm actually curious. I haven't seen this thing, and I haven't flown this thing since the F-14 came out or the F-18 came out. I hate the new Afghanistan map they made. It's just
Dude, we were talking about this yesterday. Awful.
It's a bad map.
It was so much fun in the old configuration, and they ruined it.
Well, the old one is still in the game. It's just a lot harder to get now, which is great.
That's crazy. I haven't seen it once.
Yeah, it's not a move by any means.
What's wrong
on
with
that thing. Shut the fuck up, Tuner.
Grabbing some fucking El Pollo on the way to the office.
Yeah.
All I want to do is fly 13s, or is fly 14-0.
Man, it feels really scary being an F4 Phantom surrounded by. Oh wait, I got a buddy with me. It's okay. Air combat is so funny. Like, I can totally. I mean, I'm sure they still fly F4 Phantom somewhere with like upgraded fucking sensors and.
It is flown by. It's currently still in use in Iran, Greece, and Turkey.
God, we're just like, hey, we have something that looks like a spaceship.
Oh yeah, we're like, all right, you guys will get your delivery of F-47 when we're on the F-22,400. Actually, we'll probably be 4 generations newer, and then we'll give them some F-22s.
That's how we do
if
it.
they even know how to track the radar of Earth. They're like, hey, we don't absolutely hate this country for about 6 months. Let's give them all of our new tech. Oh, what? They turned into a bunch of terrorists and started fighting us and, like, dismantling our interests in the middle. What? Who could have seen
Back
that
to
one
the
coming?
Stone Age
What?
you go.
Enjoy your Tomcats while you have them. You're gonna be doing math with fucking sticks and rocks in a couple years.
Iran is still learning that lesson.
They're still doing the math with sticks and rocks.
And learning that lesson, their generations after will still learn. Sucks to be them. All they had to do was maintain the peace.
Oh no! Their fleet of planes, which have a radar cross-section of the Empire State Building, are coming after us. What are we gonna do? There's 15 Empire State Buildings in the sky.
For an ace game. Right as I deployed a 75% booster. Let's go.
I wonder if they have a.
Ooh, that's a big ground slap.
Hey, does the J-35 get front aspect?
No. They do not.
Oh, hi, F-14. You missed.
Are they high Gs? Are they like?
Not really.
They're
like, I think they're like 20 or 25. Like, you have to lead them a lot, but they have a massive lock circle.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's both the guys right over there. Beautiful. Get some
Womp
altitude here.
womp! You tried! Dude, the F4, the F4F at 13.0 is so slept on. It's such a fun plane.
I
It
feel like it's
gen
kind of comedic to fly that airframe at that VR, honestly.
It is, but people always like they don't suspect it. Like it's like the AV8. It's so slow. It doesn't maneuver like it still maneuvers well, but it doesn't maneuver like crazy.
Yeah.
And like this F-14 just fired like a Fokker at me and it blew up. I came swung around. I have AIM 120s, and you know like that's what he's gonna deal with. And I got two kills, and he's fucking dead. Plus, you get AIM 9Ls with IRCCM, which is pretty sweet. I love how both me and my teammate, both in F4Fs, got 2 kills. Hell yeah. Wow, I got like so little research from that. I got 5,000 light bulbs for 2 kills and surviving the entire game. Plus, you can still run gun pods. Just don't know why you would do that, but it's still pretty cool. I need to grind out one of my, really? I'm getting the same... Alright. I need to fly one of my, like, premium planes and pop my 20 game Silver Lions booster. Put you there. Oh, man.
God, I hate how fucking slow this plane accelerates and how fast it loses energy.
That's what we're talking about, Tucker. Yes, sir. Seeing an SU-30 while in an F4 Phantom is really scary.
Oh fuck, the F5's here. I'm cooked.
Ooh. I always forget what I was like. I muted myself just so I'm like, I want to say something and I forgot. Look at all these third world country houses. Like, I will say the one okay thing about this map is there is a good. It's not a crazy amount of terrain, but it's enough terrain. God damn it. Thank you too. Fuck me! How'd that Kafir get there? I am honestly really surprised he hit me. I am honestly so surprised he hit me. Dude, what was going on with my radar? Like, it just wasn't working. Nothing it was tracking was working. Yes. Lock the random fucking civilian-based missile. That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying. Like, we'll get the Eurofighter at some point, but it is going to take time. We could get the J8B today, which would be pretty beneficial. We could do the Finnish F-18. We could do some Mirage. Get the Alpha Jet. Get into some more. The French tree is by far the hardest tree I have to justify. Like, seriously. Wait a minute. Didn't this thing have... This thing had radar missiles, right? Like, I'm not tripping. Like, I swear it had radar missiles. How?
Yo, Max.
Yeah.
You hopping in with me, or you're gonna keep flying different stuff?
I think I'm just gonna keep flying different stuff until I get bored of it.
I understand.
What the hell? I think I can get the J8B today, which would be one of the first Chinese planes that I would actually want to fly, which would be pretty sweet. And then the J8F, and then the J11, the J11B. I really want to get the J10, but like, there's a lot of having to get that S16 in front of it is gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know how badly I
Well,
want the Mirage either, but the J10 is definitely one of
okay.
them.
Alrighty. Bye.
Do 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 do. Man, I really wonder if there's ever gonna be a day that I actually play Great Britain. Like,
Yeah, bro.
there's just nothing in there that is even
Like the only reason to
remotely.
fly that is for props,
Yeah,
and then after that, they just don't produce their own shit.
like the premium meteor is nice to have, like, and like since it was on sale, it's not really that big of a deal that I don't fly it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good. I mean, it is surprisingly one of my better money grinders. And it does get me all the way to rank 6, which then I start to get like the Harriers, the Buccaneer.
Mm-hmm.
What else is in here? The Lightning. The Lightning is so bizarre. You get the red top and the fire streak. Sure. Chunky IR missiles. Hunters. But yeah, their top tier is by far it has to be the worst. Like this is just there's nothing even remotely that is just like I want to fly that. It's just a bunch. It is just a bunch of fucking tornadoes. There's four fucking tornadoes. Why? What does the 13-0 get? Oh, it gets aim 120s. At
I would hope
13
so.
At 13-0 it gets aim 120. Oh, it gets aim 120Bs.
It needs it.
It definitely needs
I mean,
it.
that airframe does nothing well.
God damn. There was one, I think the Italian one is probably going to be the best. Is it the IDS? No. Which tornado? There's a tornado like sub 12 that gets radar missiles that I didn't think was all that bad. No. Is it the ADV? Yeah, it's the ADV at 12-0. You get sky flashes. But yeah, this thing is you're not dogfighting in this. You're gonna do your best, and that's as best as you're gonna do. Man, I'm almost half or more than halfway to the J37C, the top tier Griffin. All right, let's China it up. Let's China it up. Because if I can get the J8B, I think that would be a good plane to like stock grind because you get radar. You get a pretty decent radar set with it. It's definitely better than the MiG-23, which is what it's based on. God damn, dude, it is a pretty day today, and we are spending it inside. It's hot, dude. It is a fucking. All right, F4s. I respect the fuck was that? Scared the shit out of me. I was gonna say, I respect the fuck out of people who run the 30 mil on the F5. I mean, it's completely stupid, but I go eat. Boo! Boo! I thought you were well rested. Boo! Boo! Turning the music up. Got another practice exam tomorrow and then dance practice because that shit my school requires, and then a workout. Oh man, I do not envy you. I am a busy guy tomorrow. I can tell. So kill me, please. I'll do my best. I think I also... See, I'm just... Oh, there's the damage. What the fuck? I also fixed a lot of the graphics issues that I was having yesterday. Fucking... It auto-defaulted to DX12. Which is like a huge no-no. It defaulted to DX12 and was on like movie settings, which is just like fuck off. Oh my god, I didn't have my flares selected, but we do now. I flared, bro. Come on. Alright, I'll take two. I'll take two. It's so frustrating because like the PL7 is so much more, like I want to try the PL5, but the PL7 is so much more my playstyle. Like I just like that when you get in there, like it works really well. I wish the J70 was better. Just the fact that it is like uh He's still flying 10-3. We're gonna do our best. You know, I think I'm gonna try PL5s this game. See how it goes.
Oh, if you're on the climb and hide strat,
I
they get there.
it
Like you
was
gotta set them up right, but they get there.
no, I know. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna try it. I had like the last game I just finished. I was like, all right. Like I got up like right up behind two Su-25s. No amount of flares they fired were getting that missile off of them, and it was just like, damn. Like, it's just the play style. It's just like, wow, this is cool. On the like desert map, but there's like really heavy cloud cover.
Wow, that I'm clipping that. I can't clip it.
Damn.
That F4 literally deployed. I kid you not, like 10 to 12 flares, and my RB-24 ignored every single one of them.
Whoa.
He was an afterburner, but that was nuts.
Whoa, this is like the coolest thing I've seen. Wow. Oh, wow. The enemy team is just fucking murdering each other. This is probably one of the cool... Okay, I'm on the desert map. It's like insanely like heavy cloud cover. Like a giant white blanket. And I just... Like, I came up above the clouds and it's like completely clear. That's so cool. God damn, dude. You're right. Yeah, you always forget how fast this thing is. Like, I'm going Mach 1.3.
I do. I get up to Mach 1.4 like every game before I fucking turn and start like going after people. It's freaking nuts.
Man, I really wish you could see this map. Like, this is, like, crazy how... Like, this is just really pretty. I'm streaming! I'm streaming!
One more guy. Fuck,
We're-
got no
we're-
gun for this.
We're good on one PL5. That was a situation I really wish I had a PL7. That was very specific. This is actually a little not great, because with all this cloud cover, I cannot see where people are. Oh my god, really? This is the SU-25 with the fucking with the fucking IR jammer. Out of all of the fucking planes I could have dove on. Son of a bitch, dude. Fucking vultures.
This guy in the AMX, he's the last guy on their team, and he's at our forward base, just like wiping half our team.
Damn.
I'm like, he's going nuts. I got,
Like in
I
the
have
AMX,
no gas
that
and
is,
2 BRB-24s. He's still alive, dude.
like
You get a lot of
that's
flares in
the
that thing?
you get 120. I think
No
total.
wonder he's surviving. We're gonna win off of tickets though, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna be close enough in time or anything.
Like that, like flying the AMX, like that is. This is like the game you like pray for.
Like, this guy's got 4 kills on their team right now.
Holy shit,
I think
dude.
3 of those were on the base.
He's gonna get
I'm out of gas
so
and I got
many.
2 missiles, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get a rear aspect.
He's gonna get so many fucking light bulbs. It's not even funny.
Oh my god!
Did you hit him?
I did.
Oh, interesting. The PL5. I was wondering if this would do it. The PL5 circle does get smaller, like the closer it gets to the target.
Oh, come on, bro. That I wasn't even touching the building. I got too greedy on getting those missiles. He has 6 kills now.
Oh my god. I think the most kills I've ever gotten in my AMX is probably 4. And like I thought I was cooking.
This
Like
Harrier chasing him down.
this dude has to be on like cloud 9. Like greatest game of his life. Like there is going to be no game that ever compares to this one.
Some guy said kill him because he was Hungarian. I'm literally staying because I'm that invested.
You could literally kill one ground target and end this game, but they just want his ass dead.
I hate how much my gun sucks. I only get a freaking hit on him. He's already smoking.
It's always your bullet that you just have to hit him with the armor piercing.
The Harrier can't even catch him. It's up to the J7.
Oh my god, dude, the Harrier is so. And I think he's in the premium one too.
Yeah, the J7 is our only fast plane. Everyone else is in bombers.
Oh my god, dude. Because the AMX is not fast, like by any stretch.
I can't believe this J7 hasn't caught him yet. Like he was in his view earlier. What missile is he running? Oh, he's running PL5s like a Chad.
Oh, the last guy on the enemy team is playing like such a fucking weenie, dude.
Dude, this guy's almost at his base.
Jesus Christ.
All right, will the enemy AA get him?
All
Oh,
this
that
dude.
gets him.
Oh wow, he actually knows how to notch.
Holy shit, he did it.
That was crazy. That was a fucking like, dude. No matter how that guy cuts it, like that is like the best game he's ever gonna have. There's no
Oh
contest.
yeah. A 6-kill game in an AMX is crazy, bro.
I wonder which one it was. It was either like the if it was the premium one, that would be even more impressive.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look.
Because
I forgot the one.
the one that's in the tree gets aim 9Ls, and I think that's a little bit more like more better.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like that is not an easy plane to get kills in.
Yeah. Hmm. God damn. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a
88,000
snack.
research. Oh show. 88,000 research away from the J8B. That was so fucking hard. That was so hard. That was so hard. This dude in a Harrier just did a full fucking J-turn and just got off the right. That was incredible. No one's that cool. Man, I'm really trying to use these PL5s, but it seems like every map I'm getting is just covered in clouds.
3-4 Thunder Break, just so I can stay fresh.
Oh shit.
We're gonna watch some YouTube. We're gonna watch a stealth camping video. I love this guy.
Yeah.
It's just a middle-aged dude who camps in oddball places.
I've been recommending this guy a couple times.
Like he's camped in a roundabout.
I saw that's
And
the
dude,
one I
it's
keep
kind of-
getting recommended.
It's kind of a vibe. If I'm honest. Well, he has a storm chasing video? Yeah.
There's an AMX in my game. I gotta kill him. I can't let him.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I can't let him go crazy.
How our entire team went to the forward base because there was only one guy left.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you know what? PL5s are really something. Like, when they have no fucking idea where you are or what you're gonna do,
They get there.
They fucking get there.
Yeah, dude, they're awesome. Be right back. I can't get these chips open. I need scissors.
No! 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 Don't fucking packet loss me! Are you fucking kidding me? Great. Awesome. What the fuck, dude?
Never mind. I got them open.
Are you fucking kidding me? It just killed my whole stream. What the fuck? Hello?
Hmm?
God damn it, dude.
What happened?
My whole stream, I don't know. This is I've never had this happen before. What the fuck? Well, whatever happened, it stopped. Alright, hold on.